don't let the colors deceive you. The colors I'm wearing have got nothing to do with an alliance I have with any team in Zambia. As things stand, after 10 rounds of matches, Simba FC, led by South African, that is Fadlu Davids, are ahead. I think they're leading the league now with 25 points. I think second in that are the defending champions, Young Africans. Third, it's Black Stars, Singida Black Stars, and then your fourth place I think is Azam FC. This is a tightly contested league, well, as things stand, and this is what's exciting for people who are following this league. It's the NBC Tanzanian League. Exciting times for Simba FC, who last won the championship in 2020-21 season. So it's been a three-peat or 3 leagues in a row for a Yanga SC, and Fadlu Davids wants to stop that. Now, I do go by the name of Oscar. Since football, where I engage and discuss on anything to do with football from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. If you're seeing this space and this content for the very first time, do make sure you hit that like button, join the brother, subscribe to the channel, and what's more important for me is to hear your views when I talk all manner of topics. You don't necessarily have to agree with me. Let's agree to disagree, but engage on the comments below. What do you think about Fadlu Davids' start? And I remember I was watching Simba versus Yanga some weeks ago. The brother lost the match to Yanga 1-0. But the past 2 matches have not been good for the defending champions, losing 0-1 at home to Azam FC. And in that game, they had a red card early on. And the last match they played, they lost 1-3 or 3-1 against Tabora. I might not be pronouncing the names correctly. To Tabora FC again. On the match, Aziz missed a penalty. This is what I'm gathering for Yanga supporters. The matches have not been brilliant. And your Aziz their number 10, their starman is been struggling. Pumelelo, the Prince of Zimbabwe, Dube, also there's no spark coming from him. Appears like also Pakume Zozo is hiding. But when you watch their games, that is the Miguel Gamondi led side, they create a lot of chances, but they're just missing seaters. It's so for younger fans to be pressing panic button this early would be immature. Obviously, there is going to be excitement from Simba. I mean, the rivalry between the two clubs, I love it. I don't live in Tanzania, but from outside, I just love it. And these guys, I mean, Yanga just lost the past 2 games, and the Simba fans, they just keep on. I mean, in defense, Yanga will continue, posting, the billboard that says 1-5. Remember, we walloped you 1-5 not too long ago. So the rivalry between your Simba and the Yanga is massive, and obviously things are going to change. Simba might be in the league for now, but the fact of the matter is that once the 2 clubs start getting involved, one is in CAF Confederations Cup, the other one is in CAF Champions League, things are going to change. We know with travels comes fatigue, and traveling in Africa is not the easiest of things. So it's going to be challenging. There's going to be suspension. There's going to be injuries. There's going to be fatigue. That's going to impact the progress or maybe the momentum of the 2 clubs. After 10 rounds, it might look like Fadlu Davids' side are in the lead, but it is tightly contested. I mean, it's 25 points. It's 24 points. I think the other one is 21. That is the Black Stars. And then Azam is I think they're still there. I think they are 21, if I'm not mistaken. So I like the competition I'm seeing between the top 4 or top 5 sides. So NBC Tanzanian League, big up. I like the competition, and I like the players, the new players that I'm following here and there. Faisal, Feitoto, Salum, how Yanga sold this guy or let him go to join Azam. I don't know. This is a player that is linked to some top sides here in South Africa. And I mean, when you watch Salum, you can just, this player deserves to play in Champions League. That's another, I look at him as almost like a Frank Lampard. I mean, some of the crackers he scores outside the box, amazing. I would compare him here in South Africa to Mamelodi Sundowns Tebogo Mokoena. He's got the engine to run up and down, box to box type of a player. Late runs into the box. I don't see him more as a number 6, but more as a number 8 or closer to a 10. If he had to come to Sundowns has to let go of a Tebogo Mokoena. But I think he's more needed at Kaizer Chiefs. Ensure that you check out the other video I spoke about in terms of what Kaizer Chiefs need in that central midfield position. He's the player that I mentioned compared to another one, South African Bongani Zungu. But I just like what's happening in the Zambian league. So Yanga FC, no need to press panic buttons. Support Miguel to the tail. I mean to the end. We know, or some people might believe, they believe that the club was built by a Nasreddine Nabi to be a monster they are today. But Miguel Gamondi has proven time and time again that he's a very good coach. We'll never forget the game against Sundowns, the first and second leg in the last year's CAF Champions League semi-final. He proved to all of us that the Yanga, they are a team that is very competitive, and I mean they're only second to Simba now. So obviously it's going to be an excitement for Simba FC. And let me hear your comments below, Zambians, I mean Tanzanians, as to how you think this race will end in Zambia. If you're seeing this person content for the very first time, make sure you don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and engage with your honest views of what is happening. Some people have a belief that there are some internal, commotion, robust engagements between the management and Miguel Gamondi. I don't live in Tanzania. I don't have any links or any friends there. But obviously, whenever a team will lose back to back, especially if it's a big club, people will start sniffing their noses as to what is actually happening at the club. But what I've seen, they're creating plenty chances to win games. But if you don't bury your chances, you will be punished. Let me end it there by declaring, may my God bless you all.